These piercing red eyes belong to a woman long hidden from view. Her name is Santa Muerte, the saint of death. She's a secret no more.
Along with the Catholic Church, the current administration of Felipe Calderón has fingered her as spiritual enemy #1.
Spiritual enemy #1 for Mexico. Santa Muerte is not canonized by the Catholic Church, so she's what's referred to as a folk saint. She caught the eye of Professor Andrew Chestnut a few years back when the Mexican army bulldozed 40 altars to Santa Muerte near the U.S.-Mexico border. It's part of the war on drugs.
That the Mexican government would go so far as to see this folk saint as a major threat to their war against the cartels really is intriguing.
You see, Santa Muerte has developed quite a following among criminals. Many drug traffickers believe she can protect them from the long arm of the law. This photo of a Santa Muerte altar was snapped by the Drug Enforcement Administration, or DEA, during an investigation here in the D.C. area.
Santa Muerte might appear actually gold embossed on a revolver, or in safe houses, altars are found.
Ava Cooper Davis is the special agent in charge of the Washington division of the DEA. She's no stranger to Santa Muerte.
Normally what we've seen is they pray for safe passage when trafficking drugs. They pray for safe negotiations during a drug transaction.
Andres Tavaria runs a store in Adams Morgan called Botanica Yamaya.
Criminals tend to her because they believe that they help them to get away from the law. Like
What do you think of that?
Hey, it's your faith.
For obvious reasons, Santa Muerte is nicknamed the Bony Lady. She comes in different colors depending on different needs.
And the black candle also can be lit for matters of harm to others. If you have a vendetta, an act of vengeance against somebody, some people would light a candle and ask Santa Muerte to go after their rivals or enemies.
Now, Santa Muerte has a lot of different looks. Here, she's ready for Christmas. Business owners say that sometimes people who do a lot of gambling like to see her like this, adorned with money. And often, you'll see that she's clutching one of these, an hourglass. Surely the saint of death would know when time is running out. And time is key. Santa Muerte has developed a reputation for getting things done quickly.
A lot of her followers are very poor, and their afflictions and problems are gravely and felt, and so they're looking for immediate solutions. They can't wait because they don't know maybe where that next meal is coming from.
Andrew Chestnut is a professor at Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond. He's written a book about Santa Muerte called Devoted to Death. He's even met the woman who helped popularize her. Here he is with Doña Queta. She lives in one of Mexico City's worst barrios, or slums.
On November 1st, 2001, a humble quesadilla vendor in Mexico's most notorious barrio called Tepito decided to set out of her front door her life-size statue, her life-size effigy of Santa Muerte, which had been given to her as a gift from her son upon his early release from prison.
People began making a pilgrimage to Doña Queta's home and her Santa Muerte. In just a decade, the spot has exploded with visitors. They bring offerings from smoke to food. The spot has even ended up in the Lonely Planet travel guide, number 73 on the list of 603 things to do in Mexico City. At Botanica Gran Poder in Langley Park, Maryland, they have rows and rows of Santa Muertes, some small, some huge.
Like some people just prefer the silver because gold and silver represent money.
And they are selling. There are cards and sprays and books. How often would you say somebody comes in looking for them?
Like once a day, more than, I can't even explain how many times they come. They come a lot.
Different ways they ask for her, colors, standing up, sitting down, in a horse, perfumes, oils. It's very powerful.
A lot of people may be praying to Santa Muerte, but not everybody wants to talk about her. We contacted the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops and the Archdiocese of Washington. Neither was willing to comment on the subject of Santa Muerte. Those who are talking agree on one thing.
It's just she's really big on karma.
She has a reputation also being a very harsh punisher as well. If you make a promise or vow and then your miracle is granted and you do not fulfill your end of the bargain, there's actually the idea in Mexico that she could actually come after your entire family.
In other words, what comes around goes around, and Santa Muerte will be watching. In Washington, Beth Parker, Fox 5 News.